Hi guys, before I start this video I wanted to say that I am sick, which is why I sound like that, so sorry for that. Today I wanted to talk about something that's very important for me and that I think didn't really come across in my last raw emotion video, and that is forgiveness and resilience. Basically accepting people for who they really are. We often hear that we have to embrace and accept and love people unconditionally somehow, accept them just the way they are, and I think this is true to some extent. Obviously if someone's being an asshole, obviously if someone's being really rude, having some kind of ideas or behaviors that are hurtful, letting people know that what they're doing is wrong or could potentially be wrong or could hurt someone is really important. I think that's what we should do. But it is also important at times to realize that when people hurt us, it is just their personality kind of expressing itself in a different way. I wrote about that on my blog, so if you want to check that out, it's going to be in the description box below. As you may know, I had this thing with Mr. Herb, this guy that I liked a lot and who rejected me after I refused to engage into some kind of sexual or sensual activity with him, and it is not nice. It obviously hurt me a lot that he told me that I was too complicated, that I was too strange, too different, didn't know how to react with me. And at the same time, as much as I think it's not nice what he did, I don't have any resentment towards him. I don't feel any anger. I am very sad for the both of us, in fact. I am sad for myself because obviously I had and I still have feelings for him and I was really interested in him. But I am sad for him a little bit more even because I think it's very sad that, especially at his age, because he's older than me, I think it's very sad not to be able to accept people for who they are, accept people in all their differences, their particularities, the different ways they can express themselves, behave, think, or feel things. In his case, I think that, rejecting everyone that's not gonna behave like he wants people to behave, him not understanding that not everyone thinks, behaves and feels things the same way as he does, it's very sad for him and not for me. It is very sad for me in a way, but that's sadder for him because I'm not gonna shut myself down, I'm not gonna withdraw into myself, I'm not gonna stop welcoming others with their beautiful little particularities, singularities, their little characteristics, all their different thoughts and ideas and opinions and experiences and ways to react to everything that life throws at us. I'm not gonna reject those people. I'm gonna learn from them. I'm gonna welcome them with a wide smile and a warm heart. And he's not going to do that because he's not able to do that. And of course I could focus on my own pain and my own sadness and be like, he treated me so bad. But I feel honestly more sadness for him because I know everything is missing because people are beautiful and amazing and we can learn so much from people, and he's not ready and he's not in a place at this time and age where he is able to understand that. So how could I blame him? Sometimes people say it's so hard to forgive. It's very hard to move on and to let go. Obviously there are harder things and more difficult things in life than being, rejected by someone you are interested in. In my short life, I've had to deal with things that were more difficult and much more painful. It took me for some things a bit longer to forgive. However, I've always forgiven. In the end, it is way easier than just holding on to grudges and hating and resenting people for what they might have done. Because once you forgive and once you understand that people either are in pain, are incapable of realizing what they're doing, are immature, once you realize that, what can you do about that but not pity them in any way, but feel sorry for them and hope that they will evolve eventually and change. If anything, I hope that it's going to be a lesson for him. I hope it's going to teach him something, as much as it taught me something more about me, which is that I can still forgive. And you know what? It's even more than that. I don't even forgive anymore. It's more like I don't even in the first place feel any resentment. I just look at people and think you're doing probably the best you can now. If your best is not my best now, I am in no place to blame you or judge you. Even people who think they choose to be bad, I don't really believe that. I don't want to waste time and energy, and I don't want you to waste time and energy on resenting and grieving over something that someone did to you, because it is not your fault, it's not your problem. Sure, you may be hurt. Pain is a natural process anyway. Pain is something We are bound to leave at some point, and it's still better than feel nothing at all. It's still comforting to think that if you were hurt, it's because you opened your heart, because you were brave enough to do that, because you were trusting enough to do that. And that's a beautiful thing. And about resilience, I think it's important not to change yourself, not to let life and what people do make you a better person. I want to keep on trying, I want to keep on trusting, I want to keep on loving and feeling and welcoming people, because honestly I think it's the reason why I'm alive and why I came to this earth. If only one person in all of the people I will meet in my life will learn something from me, will learn something from me, opening completely to them, trusting them, even if they hurt me. If that person, that unique person, realizes that no, hurting people is not the way we should act, then my life will be complete. I don't want to let negativity win over me. I'd rather be hurt, honestly. It's a choice that I make, and I know it's taking the risk of being really hurt. It is sometimes very scary, I'm not gonna lie. I was really scared with Mr. Herbs. But in the end, you know what, I survived. I'm not saying you should always trust people when you see that obviously someone is not going to be good to you, when you see that someone is not ready to do anything positive to you, once you see that someone is going to be toxic. Cut off those people from your life. What I'm trying to say is just don't cut people before they even show who they are. Keep on doing you, keep on being happy, positive, beautiful and loving, because I really believe that if you put so much love into the world, at some point some love's gonna come back. You shouldn't even be doing it thinking of, you know, what you will gain at the end. But believe me, if you put love out there, you will receive love, and that's beautiful. And just putting love feels amazing. So yeah, I hope this was interesting for you guys, and I will see you later. Bye.